The internet has no chill, and if you thought you had seen it all, Maurice just said hold my dance shoes because what he posted on TikTok has left the entire Nigerian social media in absolute shambles. We are talking about the kind of chaos that makes you drop your phone, pick it up again, rewind the video 3 times, zoom in like a detective, and then run straight to the comment section to confirm that other people are seeing exactly what you're seeing. This isn't just regular celebrity content. This is the type of post that makes bloggers cancel their sleep, makes fans question everything they believed in, and makes the internet forget every other trend that was happening before. Maurice, the same Maurice that we know, the one that fans have been shipping with Sonia like their lives depend on it, just dropped a dance video with a mystery woman that nobody recognizes, and the way he was moving, shaking, spinning, and vibing with this stranger has turned the whole internet into a full investigation unit. People are confused, people are shocked, people are asking if this is a movie scene or real life, and honestly, the silence from both Maurice and Sonia is making everything 10 times more suspicious. So buckle up, because this gist is long, it's messy, it's dramatic, and by the time we're done breaking it down, you'll understand why Nigerians have refused to let this video rest in peace. Maurice posted the video like it was just another regular day, but the moment people clicked on it, they knew something was different. The video started innocently enough, just music playing in the background, nice lighting, good quality camera work, and then Maurice appeared on screen with this woman that absolutely nobody on the internet could identify. And before anyone could even process who she was, Maurice started dancing. But this wasn't the kind of polite, professional, keep your distance type of dancing. This was full contact, high energy, waist shaking, shoulder rolling, spinning around, hands in the air, feet moving like he was auditioning for a music video kind of dancing. The woman matched his energy step for step, move for move, like they had been practicing this routine for weeks. Her hair was flipping, her body was moving in sync with his, and the chemistry between them was so strong that people watching started wondering if maybe they had missed an announcement somewhere. Fans were staring at their screens trying to figure out if this was a prank, a movie scene, a music video shoot, or if Maurice had just decided to blow up his own fan base on purpose. The confusion was real, the shock was heavy, and the comment section started filling up faster than a Lagos street during rush hour. Nigerians are not the type to just watch something suspicious and move on with their day. Once they sense drama, they gather like people rushing to buy fuel during scarcity. The comment section became a battlefield of questions, accusations, assumptions, and full-blown detective work. People were asking who the mystery woman was, where she came from, how Maurice knew her, why he was dancing with her like that, and most importantly, where was Sonia and why wasn't she in the video? The loyal fans who have been supporting the Maurice and Sonia relationship like it's their own personal love story were the most heartbroken. They felt betrayed, confused, and genuinely concerned. Some of them were typing in all caps asking if Maurice and Sonia had broken up. Others were tagging Sonia in the comments begging her to come and explain what was going on. A few dramatic ones were already writing eulogies for the relationship like someone had died. And then there were the conspiracy theorists who started analyzing every single frame of the video like they were working for the CIA. They zoomed into the background looking for clues, they checked the woman's outfit to see if it matched anything Maurice had posted before. They even started comparing her hairstyle to pictures of women Maurice had been seen with in the past. The level of investigation was so intense that if these fans worked for the police, Nigeria's crime rate would drop to 0. What made the whole situation even more confusing was Maurice's silence. He didn't post any explanation, he didn't write a caption giving context, he didn't drop a comment saying this was just work or content creation or a scene from a project. He literally just posted the video and disappeared like someone who threw a bomb into a crowded room and walked away whistling. That silence made everything worse because now people had nothing to hold on to except their own imagination, and Nigerian imagination when it comes to celebrity drama is Olympic level. The theory started flying around faster than data on a new month. Some people said maybe Maurice was trying to make Sonia jealous. Others claimed that maybe this was a publicity stunt for an upcoming movie or music video. A few optimistic fans insisted that the woman was probably just a professional dancer and that people were overreacting. But the majority of the internet wasn't buying any of those explanations because the way Maurice was dancing didn't look professional at all. It looked personal. It looked comfortable. It looked like two people who knew each other very well and were having the time of their lives, and that's what scared the fans the most. Because if Maurice could move like that with a stranger, what did that say about his relationship with Sonia? The mystery woman herself became the second main character in this drama, and the fact that nobody could figure out who she was only made things more intense. People started going through Maurice's Instagram followers trying to find her. They checked his tagged photos, his recent likes, his comments section, hoping to spot her somewhere. A few self-proclaimed social media experts swore they had seen her before at one of Maurice's events, but when pressed for proof, they couldn't provide any solid evidence. Someone even claimed that the woman looked familiar from a movie set, but again, no one could confirm which movie or when. The lack of information about her made people even more suspicious because in this age of social media where everybody is connected and traceable, how could someone appear in a viral video with a celebrity and remain completely anonymous? It didn't add up. Some fans started joking that maybe she was a ghost. Others said maybe Maurice hired her specifically because she had no social media presence so that the video would cause maximum confusion. And honestly, looking at how things played out, that theory didn't sound too far-fetched. The woman danced with so much confidence, so much ease, like she wasn't bothered at all about the fact that millions of people would be watching and analyzing her every move. She smiled, she laughed, she vibed, she didn't look uncomfortable or shy, and that level of comfort with Maurice is what triggered alarm bells in everybody's head. While Maurice was busy acting like nothing happened, the video started spreading beyond TikTok. It landed on Instagram, got reposted on Twitter with all kinds of funny captions, showed up on Facebook with people tagging their friends saying you need to see this, and even made its way to WhatsApp status updates where aunties and uncles were sharing it asking their children who this Maurice some person was and why he was causing trouble on the internet. Bloggers picked it up and started writing headlines that ranged from mild curiosity to full dramatic accusations. Some blogs titled it asking if Maurice and Sonia were still together. Others went straight for the jugular with headlines suggesting that Maurice had been caught dancing intimately with an unknown woman while his girlfriend was nowhere to be found. The entertainment blogs were having a field day because this was the kind of content that guarantees clicks, comments, and shares. Everyone wanted to know what was happening, and everyone had an opinion. The video became the topic of discussion in group chats, on Twitter Spaces, in Instagram live sessions, and even on radio shows where presenters were asking callers to weigh in on whether Maurice was wrong for posting such a video without any explanation. The whole thing had snowballed from a simple TikTok post into a national conversation, and Maurice still wasn't saying anything. Sonia's silence was just as loud as Maurice's, and that made everything even more dramatic. Fans expected her to post something, anything, even if it was just a random quote or a selfie to show that she was okay and unbothered. But Sonia went completely quiet. Her Instagram remained inactive for days, no new posts, no stories, no comments on other people's pages. People started checking if she was even online, and some observant fans noticed that she had been active, meaning she had definitely seen the video and all the chaos it was causing, but she chose not to address it. That silence was interpreted in a million different ways. Some people thought maybe she and Maurice had an understanding and she wasn't bothered by the video. Others believed that her silence meant she was hurt and didn't know how to respond publicly. A few fans were convinced that maybe she was waiting for Maurice to explain first before she said anything. And then there was the group that believed Sonia's silence was strategic, that maybe she was letting Maurice dig his own grave while she watched from a distance. Whatever the reason, her decision to stay quiet only added more fuel to the fire because now people were not just analyzing the video, they were analyzing her lack of response to the video, and that created a whole new layer of drama. The video itself became a meme template almost immediately. Nigerians being Nigerians, they took clips from the dance and started adding funny captions to it. One person posted it with the caption, "This is how I dance when my salary finally drops after 3 months of delay." Another person used it to joke about how they would celebrate if their crush ever replied to their message. Someone else posted it saying, "This is me when I finally finish paying my rent and still have money left over." The dance moves became a challenge, with other TikTok creators trying to recreate the energy Maurice brought to that video, though most of them admitted that they couldn't match his level of intensity. Some people even started remixing the background music and creating their own versions of the video. What started as a serious controversy turned into entertainment for some people, but for the hardcore Maurice and Sonia fans, this was no laughing matter. They were genuinely worried, genuinely confused, and genuinely waiting for answers that seemed like they would never come. The more days that passed without any clarification, the more theories people created, and the more intense the speculation became. Maurice continued posting on his page like everything was normal, which only frustrated people more. He posted pictures from a photo shoot, he shared motivational quotes, he even dropped a few behind-the-scenes clips from his movie projects, but he completely ignored the elephant in the room. He didn't address the dance video, didn't respond to any of the thousands of comments asking for an explanation, and didn't post anything with Sonia to calm people down. His nonchalant attitude made some fans respect him for not feeling pressure to explain himself, but it made others angrier because they felt like he owed his supporters some kind of explanation, especially since they had invested so much emotion into supporting his relationship with Sonia. The debate about whether celebrities owe their fans explanations for their personal lives became a hot topic, with some people arguing that Maurice was a public figure and therefore had a responsibility to address the confusion he caused, while others insisted that his personal life was his business and people needed to stop being so entitled. But regardless of which side people fell on, everyone agreed on one thing: Maurice knew exactly what he was doing when he posted that video, and whether it was intentional drama or innocent content, he had successfully gotten everyone's attention. Days turned into a week, and the gist still hadn't died down. If anything, it had evolved. People started creating elaborate timelines trying to piece together when Maurice and Sonia last posted each other, when they were last seen together publicly, and whether there had been any signs that something was wrong in their relationship. Some fans went back months into their social media history looking for clues. Others analyzed Sonia's old posts to see if she had dropped any cryptic messages that might hint at relationship trouble. A few people even claimed they noticed that Sonia had unfollowed some of Maurice's close friends, though that rumor was never confirmed. The amount of time and energy people were putting into investigating this situation was honestly impressive. If even half of that dedication was channeled into solving real-world problems, Nigeria would probably be a much better place. But instead, everyone was focused on whether Maurice and Sonia were still together, who the mystery woman was, and what the dance video really meant. The speculation had reached peak levels, and with no official statement from either Maurice or Sonia, people were left to create their own narratives and believe whatever version of the story made the most sense to them. The mystery woman remained just that, a mystery. Despite all the investigations, nobody could figure out who she was, where she came from, or what her connection to Maurice was. She didn't post the video on her own page, didn't make any public comments about it, didn't do any interviews or explanations. She simply existed in that one video and then disappeared back into anonymity like a ghost. Some people found that suspicious, others found it refreshing that someone could appear in a viral video and not try to capitalize on the attention by promoting something or gaining followers. But her silence, combined with Maurice's silence and Sonia's silence, created a trifecta of mystery that the internet absolutely could not handle. Every day that passed without answers made the story bigger, made the theories wilder, and made people more invested in finding out the truth. The dance video had officially become one of the biggest celebrity mysteries of the year, and until someone broke their silence and gave a proper explanation, it would continue to live rent-free in the minds of everyone who witnessed the chaos it caused. At the end of the day, maybe Maurice was just dancing and having fun. Maybe the woman was a colleague or a friend or a professional dancer hired for content. Maybe Sonia wasn't bothered at all and people were just projecting their own relationship insecurities onto a situation that didn't need all this drama. Or maybe, just maybe, there was more to the story than anyone was willing to admit publicly. Maybe there were private conversations happening behind the scenes that the public would never know about. Maybe this was the beginning of a new chapter in Maurice's life that he wasn't ready to share yet. Or maybe it was all just a storm in a teacup, blown out of proportion by an internet that loves drama more than it loves peace. Whatever the truth is, one thing is absolutely certain: Maurice Sam's dance video shook the entire Nigerian social media space, turned fans into investigators, made Sonia's silence louder than any statement she could have made, and proved once again that when Nigerians catch even the smallest whiff of celebrity drama, they will run with it until there's nothing left to analyze. The video might have been just a few seconds long, but the chaos it created will be remembered for a very long time. So that's the full story of how one dance video turned into a national investigation, how one mystery woman became the most searched person on Nigerian social media without anyone even knowing her name, and how Maurice Sam managed to trend for days without saying a single word. If you made it this far, you've now been fully briefed on one of the most dramatic celebrity moments recent memory has given us. And if you're wondering what happens next, well, your guess is as good as mine. Will Maurice finally break his silence? Will Sonia address the situation? Will the mystery woman ever reveal herself? We don't know, but one thing's for sure, we'll all be watching, waiting, and refreshing our timelines until someone gives us the answers we're desperately craving. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the chaos, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment telling me what you think really happened, and subscribe to this channel because trust me, Nigerian celebrity drama never ends and you don't want to miss the next episode. Share this video with your friends who love gist as much as you do, and let's keep this conversation going because honestly, we need answers and we need them now. Until next time, stay nosy, stay entertained, and remember that on the internet, silence speaks louder than words, and sometimes the best drama is the one where nobody explains anything. Peace out.